is holy ear. If you look up the verse, it's holy hill. And I think hill, every time I hear it, not saying this in like a sacrilegious way, but hill makes no sense. Of course it does, but you know what I mean? Like, ear in today's language would make more sense. But every time I hear that, I think hill, because that's the way the verse sounds. It's like 10 after, so we don't hope more people show up, but if not, we will work with what we got. How many of y'all know Tim Bohach? You should probably know him, right? He's a double major. He's performance studies too. You know Tim? Yeah.
He's a double major.
He might be a minor actually.
I don't know.
It might be a minor. So anyway, his rehearsal like last week, one of them, I went to it and it was like 4 people for like 15 minutes. It was kind of rough. He's yeah, and it was that day actually, because there are people missing from fine arts, and there were some people missing like for other legitimate reasons, but then there were a lot of people that just like didn't even text him. It was like, but you know, you work with what you got. So we'll work with what we got. Let's go ahead and get started and stand up. We'll do a couple of warm-ups. Stretch your arms out. At 6 o'clock I had Tim's rehearsal. And then I left for Sarah's dress rehearsal and the Mullinex at 7. So I've been singing for quite a while. Did y'all have a good break day? I was at the academy for like Tuesdays and Thursdays. I had the academy the entire day, and we can't get off from the academy because school still is on. So I was actually doing everything I would have normally been doing, and I was in a suit all day long. So I feel like I missed out on a break, but you know. Let's just do I'm gonna leave this, so let's get it now. Ready? Something that I keep forgetting to mention, I've had y'all sitting the entire rehearsal for like all of the rehearsals we've done. Don't let me do that. I know sometimes it can be like, tell us to stand up, this is a hard song to sing, we need to have better breath. So if you ever feel like you want to stand up, please tell me. I'll try to remember to have you stand up every once in a while. But I keep forgetting to. And I get to the end of rehearsals and I'm like, they sat the entire time. That probably was not very fun. So let's go ahead and do Let the Song Begin. I believe, okay, so we've gone through the entire first page and we have that down pretty good. And I believe the last time we had a rehearsal, which seems like forever ago, we went over the second part right here. And then it pretty much just repeats itself with new words. So I think we should be able to sing through this. It might not be perfect right now, but I'd like to see if we can get through the whole thing. I'm hoping to end a little bit early, and we kind of got a late start, so we might just quickly touch this. I would love to get into the Panther. That's a fun song. So let's just start from the beginning, and we'll see how we do. Can you miss those notes? And just play the parts all the way through as much as you can. Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Let the performance, this upcoming Monday. I'm going to be using a recording. I was hoping maybe we would be able to have a choir, but we won't. Hopefully by my next rep performance, which you weren't here when I started. You know what rep is? So on Mondays at 11, there's voice rep, which is like all the voice majors, like they're scheduled to perform in front of the other voice people. Well, conducting people can have their choirs come and do it. Otherwise, we just use a recording, which is kind of weird. But if you're available you're not?
Mondays at 11.
Mondays at 11, yeah. If you're not available, that's fine. If I can get a sizable enough group, maybe pull some of the voice majors to sight read it, that's what we'll do. Otherwise, I can do a recording, but it's cooler when the choir would be there. Kind of gives a teaser for your percent. So let's put this away. It does need some work, but we got through the whole thing, and I think you feel pretty good about it. It seems like I don't know what we're doing.
It's the middle section.
The middle section, yeah. Yeah. We'll work that through. I know we've gone through the first bit a lot. So, farewell, dear love. We've gone through all of this. Measure 1 through 12, that is, not a whole one. And I'd like to just hear it slowly. Can you give us the notes, please? For the sopranos?
Yeah.
Can you play the altos now? Hum your part while she's playing it. Tenors now, please. Just play the top. Not the next note. Alright. Starting notes again. Oh, the numbers are terrible because we've got one soprano, one tenor, one bass. The altos are killing it tonight. This one will need more work, and I think it'll be best if we wait till there are more people. I'm afraid that I'm going to say the same thing about the Panther, but I would love to get into it. Let's look at it at least. Did y'all get pencils in the way? And I put pencils over there. If you didn't get one, can you go get one right now? Because we will need to pencil something in for this. So looking at this song, just looking at it, which I'm going to read the About the Works thing. I think a couple of you were looking at it before we started, but I'd like to read it. It says, this is Eric Whitaker speaking, the composer. He said, "I've always dreamed of writing a substantial collection of choral works that might enter the standard choral repertoire, something with the depth of passion of Monteverdi's Fourth Book of Madrigals and the charm and timelessness of Brahms', I'm not going to try to pronounce that. I wrote this instead. This is the first volume of Animal Crackers, and if everything goes as planned, I'll write several more. To the best of my knowledge, there are 2, and we've got one from each volume that we're going to work on. Ogden Nash, is that how you pronounce that? Wrote scores of these ridiculous animal poems, all of them crying out for musical settings. Feel free to mix and match pieces between volumes to create your own, very own personalized zoo. And remember, the performance will be extraordinarily more effective if you play these as seriously and soberly as possible. And that is definitely going to make or break the song if you can sing it like it's not funny, this is serious." And obviously they're not very serious, but it is pretty awesome music with some pretty crazy words. Another thing I want to point out, this song is going to be really heavily relying on dynamics. And the big difference between the dynamics. If you look right there at the beginning where we start singing, it's fortissimo. This is like super powerful in the beginning, and then you flip over to the second page, and we have not really gone anywhere to a different marking, and we're already at piano. So it's like Panther attacking, and you flip over to page 2, and then you have like Panther trying to stalk some prey. It's got to be intense. It's got to be, you know, big but not loud. It's got to be very intense. And then back down at the next system, we got fortissimo again. So it's, and then the next system is piano, and then pianissimo at the very end. It's going to be hot or cold, but there's nothing in the middle. Also, what I want you to mark in here is that if you look at the voicing here, it looks like it's 6 parts. It's really only 3. The sopranos and tenors are singing the same thing, so I'll work you both together. And the altos and the basses, there are 2 parts for each. I don't want you singing both of them. All of the altos will sing the top line, and all of the basses will sing the bottom line. You see what I'm saying there? Because the alto 1 and 2 is mirroring bass 1 and 2. So we're just going to cut bass 1 and cut alto 2, just have each line separate. If there were a bunch of you, we could split them up and it would give it a nice fuller sound. I don't think we're going to split it up. We might have to, but I don't think we will. So that's my plan for right now. Let's see how we can do with this. Can you play that, the Panther is like a leopard, just for the sopranos and tenors? Were y'all in here when I, hey Sarah? Another alto. Were y'all in here when I was playing the Panther? Let's listen to it. It's pretty short, so, and I think it will help us. Follow along.
The Panther is like a leopard. They said it hasn't been peppered. If you behold a panther crouch,
So yeah, this is gotta be like huge and then really, really small. Does that make sense? And you can kind of hear it in there in that recording what they're doing. We're just gonna hopefully work through this first page here today. So let's hear that one more time, sopranos and tenors. Ready? It's kind of high. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's add on that part too. Alright, all together from the beginning, ready? 1, 2, 3. The Panther is like a leopard. It's sad, it has a leopard. Altos line, please.
You said you wanted the top or the bottom?
The top for the altos, bottom for the basses, which by the way, Sarah, you came in. This song looks like it's 6 parts, it's really 3. So sopranos and tenors are singing the same thing, and they're going to sing it as written. Altos are split 1 and 2, and basses are split 1 and 2. Alto 1, bass 1 sing the same thing. So we're cutting bass 1. Altos are going to take that top line. And then bass 2 is going to take the bottom line, because alto 2 is taking that. Yeah. So
Cool, I like that.
alto's top, bass bottom. So can you play that for us? You get such an interesting spot. Let's do it. Oh my word, it's literally the same note the whole entire time.
Nice.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. the last time I sang it with the sopranos and tenors, I did cut that off too early. Let's hold that out for its full value. Altos, let's do it one more time. I know it's super difficult, so we got to do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Except it hasn't been peppered.
So the T of accept to go up against it.
Yeah.
Got it.
It wouldn't sound bad if it was, except it hasn't been. I'll think about it for a couple seconds and I'll get back to you on it. I like them both. I'm deciding which one's better. All right, let's add the bass line in. So you as well get a very interesting part. Let's sing it together. Ready? What do you think, Sarah?
I feel like putting the T all the way up against the it might be kind of more difficult. It's more
Yeah.
typical, but I feel like with this, it might work. Except.
I think it's kind of more, because you're almost treating it as a quarter note instead of a dotted quarter note. If you do, it has, but I think it's more clear. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
You think it's more clear lyrically?
I think if you treat it as a quarter note, then it'll be a bigger contrast between the next section. It's more legato.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so let's decide to do that then. You can just put a little breath mark in there. Let's add it all together. Can you play the starting notes? I know it's a small group tonight, but give me as much power as you got. Fortissimo, ready? 1, 2, 3. That was pretty good. All right, this time I'm not going to sing with y'all, so. Play those notes again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sounded pretty good. For the number that's here, it sounded very good. Yeah, let's go to the hour word.
I have 2 info covers.
Are they line 1 and line 2?
Yes.
That was intentional. You're welcome.
See, I haven't read, and I thought they were the
Yeah,
same.
they look identical
I think
except
I'm
for
a little
the.
tired.
Oh no, for real.
Yeah. Sorry I was late. There's a lot of
You're
lights
good,
in
you
the
got it.
West Chapel. Like, I didn't, oh my God.
Yeah. She just came from her during rehearsal. And your check is on Thursday, right? So be praying for her. Let's go through from the beginning. And we worked up through right to where it gets good and we stopped, which is annoying, right?
We got ready, Sarah. We got ready.
Yes. And
All
the
7 of us are ready.
all 7 of you. Which we'll go over this. The beginning of that course is all in unison, so it's fairly easy. It does break up into parts, and it is very powerful, that section, and there's only 7, but you know, we'll work with what we got. So let's go over that ooze. Can you play all of the parts if possible? As much as you can. Ready? 1, 2. And that's what
Can we go hard?
What? You want to go over the parts here?
I cried, honestly.
I cried. Yes, let's go ahead and get into parts. I was anticipating ending a little bit early tonight since there's so few of us. We'll definitely end a little early, but let's go ahead and.
So if you want me to sing like tenor or soprano or something for tonight, I can.
Kendra, would you like a soprano?
I would love another soprano.
She would love another soprano.
I'm tired of solos, thank you.
It's almost sound good, but
But
it's
you're
only loud,
rocking.
so.
Alright, let's go ahead and can you play that unison part there? I cried unto the Lord with my voice. Just play it for us. 1, 2. Yeah. Let's sing that together, just that much. Ready? I need a, oh, you know what? I brought pencils. I can use a pencil to hit the stand and make some noise. I have a,
I thought you were gonna say I have a tambourine, I was like, please do it.
let's do it. No, not yet. Social mackerel, I really think we're
There's
going to
like
tambourine.
all the time, though. You never know when you're gonna have tambourine.
I think Tom's going to sing in the choir after yours is over.
Yep, that's it. Let's make it go with me.
Yes, yes. All right. Ready? 1, 2. Good, good. Can we run just the soprano and he heard me out of his holy ear? All right, you want to sing it? Ready? Good. Can you play the alto line for us? Can you play it one more time? You'll have a fun note there at the end. Ready? 1, 2, 1. Good. One more time. Ready? I need to switch hands so I can use this one. 1. Oh, if I can hit the stand with this one. It's a process. It's a process. Ready? 1, 2, 1. Can we add the sopranos and the altos together? Ready? 1, 2, 1. Yes, watch for that quarter note. Circle it if you want to. Help you remember. And he heard me out of his holy ear. All right, let's run over the tenor line. It's not nearly as high as it's going to get, so buckle up. Out of his holy ear. Let's sing it together. Ready? 1, 2, 1. And he heard me out of his holy ear. You with that? Yeah. All right, bass. Can you play it? And out of his holy ear. Good. I want you to do, and he heard me off. Out of his holy ear. Ready? Ready? And he heard me off. Out of his holy ear. Now without clapping. And he heard me out of his holy ear. Now can you give us the notes? And we'll do it again. Watch that quarter. Nice. We have some time. I lay me down and slept and awake. Can you play that for us?
All the parts.
Just the soprano, sorry.
Sorry. It wasn't yours to me. I just forgot how to read notes.
It happens.
You know?
What is music theory? Alright, let's sing that sopranos. Ready?
I lay me down and slept away.
That's a weird one. Awake.
I laid me down and slept and awake. Oh, okay. I forgot the other hand. I was very confused as to the words.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Alright, can you
and.
play the alto line? Alto's ready? Good, one more time?
No being on the actual beat is
Yeah.
the no landing on the actual downbeat is weird.
Yes, because everything else is not playing on the downbeat. Ready? Questions? You good? Want to do it again? Or good? Awesome. Let's add the tenors, which I've been singing tenor line, but let's just hear it. Ready? 1, 2. I lay me down and slept awake. You got it? We can do it again. FYI, if y'all ever have questions, feel free, please. So we need to know the right parts. Please ask questions if we need to go over something again. Bass. You play it one more time?
Sorry.
A little slower, let's sing it. 1, 2. I lay me down and slept and awake. Feel good about that? Do it again? One more time? Yeah. Ready? 2. I lay me down and slept and awake. Better? Do it again? You good? Okay. Alright, let's add it all together. Good, do it again.
Again.
Ready? Alright, let's go back to the beginning of that. I cried to lower my voice. We should all together. Ready?
I cry unto the Lord with my voice, and He heard me out of His holy ear. I laid me down and slept and awake.
We're so close to the end. We're so close to the end. We can do it. Let's do for the Lord sustained, the Lord sustained me. Sopranos. Want to hear it again? All right. Ready? First note, please. Ready? One more time. Ready? It goes, for the Lord sustain, the Lord sustain me. Can everyone just clap that? It's the same rhythm for everybody, so let's clap it together. Ready? 1, 2. For the Lord sustain, the Lord sustain me. All right, can we hear that alto line one more time? First note. Tenor. Well, we're already up to what is that? C, E, G. All right, are you ready for this? The Lord sustain, the Lord sustain me. G is like the top of my range, like it's where it taps out. And you gotta have to fake it after that. Because it goes higher than that. It's like a B flat in here, I think. Rip. Bass.
What church are they? Oh my
All right, let's have the bass line played, please. Play it one more time for us. The Lord sustain me. First note again. For the Lord sustain, the Lord sustain me. Let's do it again. Oh, ready? For the Lord sustain, the Lord sustain me. One more time. For the Lord sustained. Can you play that first note again? Ready? For the Lord sustains. It moves down.
Yeah.
For the Lord
Oh, sorry.
sustains. I knew something was off, and I was trying to find it. And it's so hard. It's so hard to sing that correct note because it was like just like a step off, and so. Yeah. So can you play that first? Yeah, here. For the Lord sustain. Ready? For the Lord sustain. The Lord sustain me. All right, all together. We good? Any questions on that? I think it's getting there. Everyone together. For the Lord sustain. Ready? One more time, and then we'll put it with the rest of the I lied. One more time, then we'll put it with the chorus. Can you play those notes again? Good. Let's add it to, I tried it to the Lord with my voice. Measure 50, 60. Ready?
I cry unto the Lord with my voice. He heard me out of his holy hill. I laid me down and slept and
goes. Slept and awake for the Lord. So there's a lot of breathing on one, which is like usually the note that you hit hard, but you can't hit it hard if you're not singing. So, but so yeah, there's a lot of rest on B1 there. Kind of gives the song a cool feel. It's kind of. Let's go ahead and stand up, because I, again, forgot to tell y'all to stand up through the entire rehearsal, so we'll sing it once while standing. I want to go back to the very beginning, see if we can do everything we've learned so far.
With a covenant?
Shut up, Sarah.
Intro.
Do what?
So I always do the intro.
You want to do like the intro and then like the interlude there? Otherwise, it's hard.
The interludes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelsey. Kelsey, you
Right.
Alright, let's start from the beginning. We'll have to get together later and talk about the intro because it's so much different than recording
Yeah.
because it's like a full orchestra and so. But anyway, go ahead and we'll just go into it. Ready? I forgot if 7 was before or after you came. I think that'll be all we do for tonight.